Hey, Part77. Okay, I do know I have a lot of new followers. I have a lot of new people looking at my videos. So, just to give you a little rundown of what I did for the past 2 years. It's like 2 years, 3 months, somewhere in there. Me climbing and pulling to my highest self. I did it too, y'all. I did it. Okay. The first thing that I gunned for was dealership license. I gunned it for that because I had did it for some years for somebody else. Made him, helped him make a lot of money. And I know what to do. I know the blueprint. And he'll master at the trade in the industry. I learned from the best in Atlanta. I say that. He one of the best. So, I finally went, gun for it. I finally went for it. So, when I started out, I didn't know it was as complicated as it was. They tell you 7 steps, but one step might have 5 things. The second step might have 4. The third step might have 6. You see what I'm saying? It went like that. It was 7 steps, but yeah, they'll give you, 3 or more things in the steps. Or maybe 4. I think, the least things to do in one of the steps, probably 4 things. Well, you could look it up and see what it takes to get your dealership license. Either way, I went all the way through and got them. I got my dealers. I also built a company, a corporation. It ain't just a company. It's a corp. And I have it set up, exactly like the professional YT people. It's set up just like that, the whole setup. So what I did was I sold my truck because I got my company logos and shit on the side. Not logo, but the information. I sold my truck to my LLC for $1. So with that, all the maintenance and gas or any expenses allotted to my truck, I write it off. So my LLC owns the company vehicle. I bought an S Corp. My company is Grind Time Auto LLC, and my S Corp is Grind Time Motors. So there's, the corp. A LLC is a corp too if you set it up like that, but on the LLC is solidarity. So the LLC and the truck is inside of the S Corp because it's a holding company. That's all it does is hold. And it is named Grind Time Motors. So Grind Time Motors is owned by a revocable trust. Revocable trust meaning you can go and change up the setup. Like when you bought it and how you say you wanted it to go and all the setup for it. You could go change stuff and rearrange it. That's why they call it revocable. Now, like when I do get up and running, I'm helping to get a lawyer or a banker to establish a irrevocable trust. That is when you set it up a certain way and even you, the person who owns the shares, can't change anything. And that's the bulletproof one. That's the one that is your legacy. That one makes your legacy because it's going to be passed on generation after generation, never going nowhere. And that's what Trump and them do. That's why Trump don't own anything. His irrevocable trust owns it. And they roll with it, a matter of fact, because even the person who owns it can't change anything. So that's just pretty much just making it stick right there. Because you can't say I did no funny business because I can't even do anything with my own shit. But that is how you own things but don't actually own things. And it's definitely how you want to set anything up that you got going on. Okay, so now that that's established, so I'm the owner of Grand Time Auto LLC and Grand Time Motors shares. Okay, so I'm certified in government contracting. It definitely could give you step by step to set your company up and get it established and verified on sam.gov and get you your UEIN number. You know, you got the EIN. You gotta get your LLC, get your EIN, go to sam.gov, register your company, verify it on sam.gov, get your UEIN, you gonna apply for it. That gets you in and see what type of contracts is out there, to see the amount of the contracts, to see who's the prime or whoever's, you know, running the project and got the contracts. You gotta apply for a sub because you ain't got enough money to be a prime. But you got prime contractors, you got subcontractors. But you could be a sub and still give people jobs in your community because you're gonna have a lot of work as a sub. The prime is trusting the sub to get the job done. The prime contractor actually don't do a motherfucking thing, but hire the subs. The prime will have one big contract and he probably needs 20 subs. So the prime is trusting that whatever subs he had bonded with and formed a relationship with is equipped and can handle the contract, and the prime contractor don't actually do any actual working. So you might be a, you know what I'm saying, a company. But anyway, I definitely want my community to get familiar with it and utilize it because you have constant work for 9 years. Constant work for 9 years, and there's contracts for all types of businesses. And they even have government contracts for non-profit organizations. Okay, I obtained them two things at the same time while they were making me wait with the dealers, waiting on my dealers to get approved. I took the course with the SBA, Small Business Association, in the program Operation Hope, and got certified in government contracting through them. It was free when I had did it, but it's no longer free. A friend of mine wanted to get into it. I went to his business. He's a T-Mobile phone store owner, black man. Shout out, Cliff. I went to his company and you know, directed him to a class. They was charging $100 then. They might be done even went up, but I caught it when it was free. Thank God. I've accomplished my education for certain fields was completely free for most of it. I'm in real estate class with Keller Williams right now today, free, with a scholarship. Yeah. With a scholarship through Keller Williams, going to Kaplan University. These people be having this stuff free. Then you look up later, they charging. I had went to Harvard University. All right, I had got the dealers. I got the certification in government contractor from the SBA. Then I went for insurance broker. I'm a licensed insurance broker as well. Well, I'm not licensed. I just passed the state test. I didn't follow through with the rest of the shit to actually obtain my licensing, but I'm gonna do it, and it's, you know, not much that I got left to do. But licensed insurance brokers, yeah, finna be put the work in already, passed the state exam. Before just going for as a insurance broker from the state, I had went to Prime America at first, got temporary license with them. Then I went to Globe Liberty National, temporary license with them. I'll be back.